Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought I would share with you some home items I'm loving. But before we get started, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and you want to make sure you hit that bell so that way you're notified every time I upload. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So when it comes to candles for my home, I don't like them to be too powerful. After a while, it starts to give me a headache. So for me, I don't like brands like Yankee Candle. I don't like Bath and Body Works. They're just too much for me. And sometimes their scents smell very fake. I don't know. They're too much. I don't like them. But one of my all-time favorite brands is Nest. And they used to go by Nest fragrances, but I know recently they just changed their name to Nest New York. And I love their candles because they burn at an even level, and the jars that they come in are so beautiful that I reuse them for other things throughout my home. So my all-time favorite scent ever from this line, which is actually burning over there, is the Sparkling Cassis, and it was a limited edition scent this past holiday season, so it would be 2019 holiday. And I'm so sad they discontinued it because it is such a good year-round fragrance. And they describe the fragrance as almost smelling like pink champagne. So it is sweet, but it's not too sweet. And so when you smell it, it just smells like heaven. So this is the jar it came in, and as you can see, this one is almost empty, so I'm really sad, but you can see that it does burn evenly. And so with these candles, once they are burned out completely, I will clean them out because they tend to get this black hue from the smoke in them. I will completely wash them, just like this one, and I reuse them for different things. So I will put small arrangements of flowers in these. I use them as pencil holders, all sorts of things. Decorative toothbrush holders for the bathroom. I just think they're so beautiful. And this scent that is empty was the Birchwood Pine from Holiday. And I feel like their candles last a really long time. I can't remember how many burn hours are on them, but I want to say it's around 40 burn hours or something, depending on the size of the candle. I've had all three of these holiday candles since December, and that one back there is still completely full. And I burn them almost every single day, all day. So I would highly recommend trying their candles if you haven't already. You can purchase them online. I usually buy mine at Saks. I just think they're so great, and then to have a beautiful vase after that you can reuse for other things is amazing. So next up is a beauty item, and I think I'm gonna have to scoot back to show you. So this is how I store my brushes. It is a utensil holder for the kitchen, but what's great about it is it spins, and if you can see, it's got a ton of compartments. And I actually just did a massive brush clean out, so this is what's left, but I have so many more brushes to put back in here. And I want to say I got this from Pampered Chef. To be 100% honest, I purchased this probably 10 years ago already, but it's something that I've used every single day. I love it. I think it is such a great way to organize your brushes, especially because there's so many different kinds of brushes. And even, I don't know if you can tell, but this is actually tiered. So if you have brushes with really tall handles, like this one, they stand up really nicely, but it just allows you to see all the brushes you have. So I love that. I'm gonna try and find the link for that if they still make it, and I'll link it down below for you guys. So next up, I have two bathroom items, and when it comes to decorating my house, I'm very particular on what I choose because I want it to look classy. I don't like my house to look cluttered. I like it to look very clean, but not sterile, if that makes sense. So for me, in my bathroom, I don't like plastic bottles everywhere, you know, whether it be toothpaste or mouthwash or your skincare products all lined up. I like everything to be very organized and I want it to look pretty. So the other day, well, not the other day, it was like several weeks ago, I was at Target and I saw these glass carafes in the kitchen area. And I picked one up, I picked two up actually, and I have completely fallen in love with them. So what I use these for is mouthwash in the bathroom. Now this size right here, which is pretty massive, was $9.99, and then they have a smaller one that is $7.99. And they just look so pretty in the bathroom. I have green mouthwash, I buy the same mouthwash every single time. And my boyfriend has blue mouthwash in his. So next to each other, they look really pretty. And then the cork top here just sits right in. Now I do want to mention that this cork top does not lock in any way. It just kind of sets in here. So sometimes it looks uneven. As you can see, it kind of rocks around. But for the bathroom, it just looks so pretty when you walk in because our whole house is gray and white. So when you walk in our bathroom, it's nice that there's a pop of color and it just looks very clean. And it's just very easy to wash. You can stick it in the dishwasher, not the cork, but the glass. And it just looks really elegant. So we have been really loving those. I may get some smaller ones for the kitchen. I'm just kind of debating on what I would want to put in them, but I love the way that they look. So if you're like me and you don't like having plastic bottles of like mouthwash and stuff on your bathroom counter, I would definitely look into those. Like I said, they were at Target for $9.99, so I will link them down below. And then the smaller ones, I would say were probably maybe this tall, so not quite half the size. They're also a lot more narrow, so you may not be able to fit a full bottle of mouthwash in them, maybe less than half, but this one will fit a full bottle of mouthwash. So you're probably thinking like, why is she showing us her toothbrush? But honestly, it's so good. So I think the toothbrush set was $100 and it comes with this charging station. And then the cord can detach. So it's a USB and then it plugs into the wall piece. But what's so great about this toothbrush is one, it just clips right in. But it charges, I think it has a 40-hour battery life or something. And so basically I charge my toothbrush probably once a month, if that, if not once every 2 months. It lasts so long. And then what's so great about this brand is on the back of your toothbrush head, there are little bumps. So it's a tongue scraper, cheek scraper, whatever you want to call it. And then the bristles have charcoal in them, so it helps to whiten. And there's different speeds of your electric toothbrush. So you can do the normal, you can do a massager, you can do fast, and then obviously one more would turn it off. But what's so cool about this company is not only do they come in a bunch of different colors, like mine's the rose gold, but when you buy one, every 3 months, they will automatically send you a new brush head. And I think it's a $7 charge or something. It's not crazy expensive. So you don't even have to think about repurchasing the brush heads. They automatically get sent to you. And yes, I think you can call the company and stop the brush head repurchase anytime you want, but it's just so convenient. And when you buy this, it actually comes with a travel case, a hard travel case, which is amazing because I hate sticking a toothbrush in a plastic bag or in your suitcase without a cover. It's just so gross to me. So I would highly recommend this. So for a toothbrush that has a 40+ hour battery or whatever it is, this is just amazing. And it leaves your teeth feeling so clean, almost like as soon as you leave the dentist office and they finish polishing, this gives you your mouth a really good clean. So I love this, and my boyfriend is actually thinking about getting one because I love mine so much. So the next item that myself and my family are loving right now is our Sonos speakers. And we have one in almost every single room in the house, bedroom, kitchen, living room, studio. We just honestly love these. It is so easy to connect your phone to the speaker. Now you do have to have the Sonos app, but you can pull music from your music library. You can pull it from iHeartRadio, Pandora. You can pull it from Apple Music, and even Sonos has their own music feature, which you can pull music from. So it's super, super cool. It's so easy to use, and the sound is amazing. And in comparison to the Apple HomePods, these are 100% by far the best thing you will ever purchase. I have the Apple HomePods at work, and we have 3 of them. And to be honest, I hate them. They are so annoying because randomly nobody will say anything and then Siri will kick on. And the one thing I hate is that if you have a phone or you have an iPod, you can't connect a song and have it play on all 3 speakers. I think the most you can connect to one device is 2 speakers, which to me that defeats the purpose of having it throughout a salon and spa. You want all the music to be the same. You don't want different songs everywhere. So I just don't like the HomePods at all. They're a huge purchase regret. I wish I could take them back and get Sonos speakers instead. But at the time that I purchased them, I really didn't have much experience with the Sonos speakers, and I just thought because I was buying iPods that Apple HomePods were the best that you could buy, and boy was I wrong. They're such a headache and they always disconnect and everything like that. But as far as the Sonos speakers, we've never, ever had a problem with them connecting. It's so easy to sync all of them together, or if you're just in the living room and you just want music in the living room, you can unconnect the other speakers and just play music in the living room. It's so easy to use. And if you're looking at investing in speakers for your home, I would highly recommend the Sonos speakers. And not only are they super elegant and classy looking, but they're small enough that you can hide. So for us, our house is mostly gray and white. And so we have these white ones with the silver speaker, and so they blend in perfectly throughout our house, and you don't even know that they're there. So I love them, and especially with us just going through quarantine, we were home all day, so it was nice to play music throughout the house and have some dance parties and things like that. So if you are looking for speakers, definitely check those out. I do know that they are pricey. They are, I think, around $300 to $350 per speaker, but they are so worth it. Especially if you're going to compare them to the Apple HomePods, I would say don't even look at the HomePods. They're just awful. So going back to the saying, you get what you pay for, it is 100% true in regards to these Sonos speakers. If you purchase them, you will not be disappointed. They're amazing. And lastly, it's probably a dumb item, but I did mention it, I think, in another video, but it is this iPad stand that I got off of Amazon. And it is metal, and so it does move up and down. You can adjust it however you'd like. It even folds in completely if you need it to. But what's nice is it has a hole at the back, so that way you can weave your charger through and up. So it's just very sleek, and I love it. It's come in handy so much. If you're cooking in the kitchen and you're looking at a recipe on your iPad, you can just stick it on your iPad. It even fits an iPhone, which is amazing. It does have little rubber feet in here, so it prevents your device from slipping. And I think this was around $21 on Amazon, so not too bad. And it does come with extra rubber feet, so if one were to peel off, you do have another. But I just find this to be so handy. Whether I'm in my makeup room doing my makeup, I can put my phone on there and, turn on music, or, I put my iPad in there, or cooking. It's just so lightweight. You can take it to any room, and I've really been loving it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a comment down below and let me know what home items you are loving at the moment. And if you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And don't forget to subscribe. You also want to hit that bell notification so that way you know every time I upload. And until next time, guys, bye.